Hi, Craig Ridley here from your online business coaching club. Got an email from one of our members during the week. Mark asked a pretty good question that I thought I'd like to share my response to you. So his question was, when is the best time for him to start a business? He's a young guy, but when's the best time for him to start a business? Should he go out and work in that industry before he starts a business in the industry? And does he need heaps of money to be able to start that business? So there's probably three questions there rather than one, but let's not get too pedantic about that. So starting at the start, when you go through a business startup, if you commence your business career, obviously it's not risk-free, we know that. There's absolutely no guarantee that you're going to make more money in business than you would if you actually got a job within that same career or that same industry. In fact, you could even lose money, you could lose your house, you could lose relationships. Hell, being in business is not easy, is it? There are some upsides though, and that's why people want to do it. There's certainly, do we need a lot of cash to get into businesses? There's certainly, a lot of businesses where you will need a lot of cash to start, but not all of them. And I'll talk about that. So my advice to Mark, best advice I've got for him is that if he thinks that he's got it in him to be an entrepreneur, to become a business owner and make a career of that, I think the best time to start is now, particularly if he's both young, dumb, and broke, all three of those. So young, why young? Look, when you're young, you're much more able to take risk. You're less risk, or you're more risk tolerant. You've got less commitments in the world. You've got plenty of time to recover from any of those losses and failures. And as you hear me say time and time again, that your pathway to business success is littered with disappointment, it is littered with failures. That's just what it takes to become that business success. So starting young, I think, is a great time to start a business. Starting when you're dumb, absolutely. I think that's almost a prerequisite to be a business success. Why? Because I think if you can admit to yourself that you don't know everything, then you're more open to learning from people who've been there and have done that. When you know that you don't know everything, then you're prepared to ask the questions and you're generally prepared to action the advice that you've got. As you get older, I'm getting 52 now, so I'm probably getting to that older stage, I guess. But as you're older, you're less inclined to admit that you don't know everything, and there's an expectation perhaps that you do know more than you actually do. So you're sort of unwilling to ask questions sometimes, and that can really hold you back. But when you're young and when you admit you don't know everything, or as I say, when you're young and dumb, you are prepared to ask those questions, you are prepared to learn from people who know better, and you are prepared to action that, which is fantastic. I do think that a good time to start a business is also when you're broke. I mean, you need to find something to do. And if you're broke, you're going to be forced to start that business small, and you're going to be forced to really push hard to make it a success because, well, you need to put food on the table. At some stage, you are going to need to eat. So you become really motivated to make the thing work and succeed really, really quickly. I think when you don't have a lot of money, look, I love the online business world. I think it's a great place where you can start any type of business, you really can, but it's also where you learn your business skills. You learn all about marketing, you learn all about product supply chains, you learn how to run the finances of business, you just generally learn how to manage the business, including people if you have to outsource other people to come in and do things for your online business. So everything you need to learn about running a large business, you will learn if you start small in one of the online business opportunities that's really out there. So, you can start small. Even if that fails, it's not going to hurt you a lot, and you get the ability to, fail fast and learn quickly in that process. So, look, that's my view. That's my answer for Mark. I think the best time to start a business is now. And if you're young, dumb, and broke, fantastic. I think you've got all the bases covered. Have you got a different view than me? Well, I'd love to hear about that. So look, as a member of your business coaching club, log into the forum. I've logged this question within that business improvement forum. So love for you to share your wisdom with our membership, with our global online group. If you're not a member, well, you should be. There'll be a link below this video to get to our homepage so you can see what we've got on offer. But perhaps you'd want to just leave a comment below this video to be able to share with everyone. So that's all I've got for now. Hope that made sense to you, and I'll see you inside the clubhouse, guys. See you later.